Hey guys, so today is June 3rd, 2025, and my Maygrass is about ready to harvest. So this is Maygrass. This is Phalaris caroliniana, and it's growing in my little Eastern Agricultural Complex plot here. So I've had a few different crops in here. I had sumpweed or marsh elder, which is right here. Here's a volunteer. Another one. And then I've had the erect knotweed, which we do have a volunteer somewhere in here. It did come back. I must have lost it, but oh, it got eaten by something. But we do have a lot of this sumpweed volunteering in. But anyway, star of the show today is this Maygrass. So this is Phalaris caroliniana. And this is a old staple grain of the Native Americans, pre-corn. So it's also called Carolina canary grass because the genus Phalaris has several species that are actually cultivated elsewhere in the world. This is the one that's native to the eastern U.S. and you can see here it can get fairly tall. This is 5 feet. Most of them are way shorter. Most of the seed heads. Some of them have fallen off, but they're just starting to ripen now in early June, very late May. You can tell they're starting to ripen because the tips are starting to brown. Right here, you can see those seeds are just loaded, ready to fall out right there. I'll show you right here. There we go. Lots of seeds. And that's just one seed head. So these are the seeds. They're little beaked looking shiny things. They're very rich in protein, but they're very small, but you can get a lot of them from a small patch. I only had like 7 plants here, I think, and I planted them in the fall and they overwintered. I'm in zone 6B, I think. So this is above their natural limit, supposedly, of their natural range, but it shows they can be cultivated way north of where they usually are. So if you do get a hold of seeds of this, it can be cultivated by planting it in the fall, and then you just harvest it. Just look for the browning of the seed heads, and I'm just going to cut it at the base, let them dry in a paper bag so they don't mold, and then I'll just process them from there. They're super easy to process compared to the other crops in this complex. All you got to do is knock them out of their seed head and then maybe like grind them into a flour, or I'm not sure what I'll do with these. I'll maybe add them to soups. I'll do some experiments with them and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, this is the first time I've grown Maygrass. Super cool native lost crop. Probably the first time this has been grown in my county in probably 2,000 years, or harvested. All right, see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, and remember to grow native. Bye.